if you're walking forward and holding down shield on Strange, you're going to end up pretty quickly losing space. And so today I'm going to be breaking down and showing you how to use Doctor Strange's shield to take space effectively and to control the space. So let's get straight into this. The reason why I wanted to talk about this is your shield is such a valuable resource for tempo and space control. So your shield comes with an 800 health pool. These minions, they only do about like 25 to it, but you can see the health of my shield is going down. Like if you lose this, you lose all of your entry potential. So we'll let this just quickly regen. One of the reasons why I want to actually like showcase this to you is because it's such a good space control, tempo, and aggressive like taking option that you have. So if you're holding it up for too long, it's just going to make it break and deplete. You're going to lose pressure and you're going to lose space. So the way in which I have found to counteract this, which works best for me, and this also is going to be, I know for not everybody plays aggressively as tank. They want to just sit there, be a bulwark, and just be a front line and like soak up damage and hold the space, etc. And that's perfectly okay. If that's your play style, more power to you. This is just me trying to showcase and explain to you guys the way in which I found that works for me. So in order to reserve like your resources and to try and aggressively take the space, I found jumping and holding shield is the best quick play scenario. So I've gone from here to here in like 2 jumps and 2 taps to the shield. It allows you to soak up a little bit of damage while you're aggressively taking the space. So in doing this, you give yourself a little bit of a barrier. You don't take as much damage on entry. It will end up most likely forcing you to be able to be in a fight of some kind, or it'll end up making the enemy fall back more. So you've aggressively took the space and they're giving up space, which is the fundamental of tanking. You want to try and take or make space and control the space. Now, this is those 3 basic core principles that I've just like spoken out here. If you guys would like a deeper, in-depth like guide on space, then let me know in the comments down below and I will happily get that put out there for you. As I said, I play very aggressively when I play tank, so I am always looking to make or take space and push in aggressively the way that I do with the shield and the jumping. And by doing it in this aggressive way, it makes the enemy panic because you're putting pressure on them. It'll end up forcing them into backing off, or it'll get you into their backline if they're still all like grouped up here, and it gets you into their backline and it'll cause panic, it'll cause disruption, and you can most likely result in getting a pick. Now, the main like caveat to what I'm saying here is, as much as this is how I play and I play aggressively and I go forward in like this, there is a flip side. Obviously, these guys don't do that much damage, but you will find during games, if you're pushing forward and you have this big shiny shield, people are just going to see, oh, shiny shield, I'ma shoot it. And you will find that your shield gets broken fairly quickly. If everybody's focusing it, that 800 health pool, it just flies and it's gone. And then you're left in a compromising position of you're out of position, you have no way to deflect damage or keep yourself safe, and you are going to get blown up. So in which case, if you find yourself in a bit of a situation where you're taking a bit too much damage, you can also do the flip reverse and fall back. So your team can have line of sight to heal you, or you can just play around any like natural cover. Like, let's say here. Let's say the enemy is over here. Like, you can fall back behind this cover, get your heals, reset your cooldowns, reload, etc. You can play off around the side, around the cover. Natural cover is one of your best assets that you can have, like, in the map. Always play around it as much as you can, if possible. If not, try to not break line of sight around your healer, or if you're playing in where it's a push the cart match, play around the cart. You can just play around the cart. You get healing off of the cart as well, natural healing. So if you're playing around the cart, they can't really see you that well. You're still holding and contesting, because if they're here, Well, it pinged the enemy. Love that. If they're here and you're playing around the back of the car, they can't see you. Their line of sight is cut off. So therefore, you have elements of safety. You can play this corner. You can poke out with shield, fire some autos, and then you're still within range of your healer.
Suspicious.
So these small little factors are the things that make a difference in when to push out, when to retreat and conserve, and when to go back in. It's just a cat and mouse game of round and round, pretty much. It's like you try to push in to get aggressive to either try and get a pick and then like rotate out if it's not going to work that well, and try and always play your life. But one of the main things that we'll find in, say, bronze to, I don't know, maybe gold, possibly some games in plat, it depends. I've had a mixed bag whenever I've been playing in here. One of the things that you will find is if you can break the line and get forward and get in aggressively, you can get into the back line and try and kill supports. Like so. Now, with getting into the back line and hitting these supports, one thing that I want to emphasize to you guys who are like new to learning Doctor Strange, or you're just like new to tanking in general, there is certain characters in the game that you want to, more than some others, weave into the animations of melee weaving. It's a big core fundamental and it will work out great for you in the long run. So we'll do an example here on this guy. So this is just a regular shot. The speed of this is pretty slow. It doesn't ramp up that much. So what you want to do is you want to auto melee, and then use your big burst damage ability to dispel magic. Now, the best way that you can charge this up is, let's say with this you got 17, and then with this it puts it to 27. So if you just stack them up, I ran out of shots as well. 10 out of 10. We'll let it decay off here so we can get another ramp up.
Our enemies are near.
So auto melee, auto, like, but obviously they will have a little bit like more health. So we'll go over here and we'll demonstrate it on Luna. You want to get yourself into the back line. So we've pushed in, we've got onto the back line. Auto melee, detonate. Squishy, dead. Just like this. This is your main combo, and this is what you will try to be looked for when you're in aggressively pushing for the back line. So if their team gives up the space and you get in here, auto melee, explode, and they'll be dead. But one of the main things that you want to do to secure your kill as much as you can, there is the option of when you are fighting, say, you can build your charge up a little bit on, say, a tank who's in the front. These obviously aren't tanks, but say we're on 79 here. You get to 100, and then I'm gonna decay before I get back to Luna, but I'll build it up on her in a second again. In fact, let's build it up on a tank here. We'll give Groot because he's got a big health pool. Okay, so we'll build our charge up to 100 and then detonate. It's just big chunk, it's big burst damage. It's where most of your damage comes, and you're most likely going to get a kill out of attacking a squishy from when you've done your combo. So auto melee, detonate is the main combo, but you will find difficulty the more that you rise up in the ranks, because people, as the ranks get higher, people get, like, obviously more naturally better at the game. They understand more. You will find games where you come across that healers are looking at healers and they're healing each other. So the dive that you're doing, you most likely aren't going to get away with killing them. You can try, but there's a chance that it might not work out in your favor. It just generally depends on the matchmaking and the players that are in the game, if they're aware enough. So always try to weave into your kit melees. Auto melee, and if it's on a squishy, detonate, because they'll already be low enough that you can one-shot them with the detonate. One of the next things as well is you might be thinking, oh, well, is it faster to just go like this, or to go like this.
Purge the darkness.
And if you want the truth, there is absolutely zero time difference between when you fire this shot and this shot, or if you fire this shot and then you do this. It's exactly the same time. You just get free damage when it comes to weaving in the melee. It gives you more charge as well. So we'll do one auto here. That's 17. Another 10. That's 27 on your charge. It's free charge. It's free damage. So the more you weave this in, the more pressure you'll make, the more charge you'll get to be able to detonate. One thing to be wary of as well is, you see the symbol on Doctor Strange's back here. The more that your charge goes up, once it hits 100, if you stay on 100, if you look at your health bar underneath just them, you become anti-heal. So you need to dispel your magic as quickly as possible, otherwise your healing from your team or from, like, say, a mega pack will be less efficient. Oh, and apparently we just earned some reward points. You'll love to see that. Excellent timing. But yeah, all in all, guys, these are just a couple of, like, little tips to help you more aggressively take space for when you're playing Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is probably my favorite, most go-to tank to be able to effectively fight, take space aggressively, and get picks. Plus, I mean, who doesn't love doing this? Let's be real. It's so soul-pleasing. But yeah, all in all, I hope these little tips will help you, like, in your games. If there's anything else that you do want to know, like, I can go into a little bit more of a deep dive for Doctor Strange, or just like some of the other tanks that I'm going to be covering. Let me know in the comments, and I will see what I can do about, like, getting a video out for you guys. So if you haven't, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.